Hey guys, this is Corey with Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas, and today I have a brand new arrival to show you. This is the 6,200-pound 2022 Alpha Wolf by Forest River, model 26DBH. This is by far one of the top-selling floor plans in the Alpha Wolf line, and I think the big reason is it's the right length, the right weight for most people, and it can still sleep 8 people comfortably. We're going to do an interior and exterior walk-around video tour and talk about some of the cool features on this family-oriented unit. Let's go ahead and jump on to the inside, and we'll start with the slide-out closed. So with the slide-out closed in the Alpha Wolf 26DBH, you'll see that with the U-dinette, you can kind of do a sideways travel trailer two-step. Squeeze back here and you can pretty much get to just about everything. Now you always are going to maintain a bathroom entry door, so if you don't want to have to do that, you can always come through this back door here. But I really like the way that they have this one set up. You can still get to the bunks. Now you are going to lose access to the ladder here, so you may have to help the little ones get up into the top bunk. But again, you can get to the refrigerator. You can get to the pantry to pack everything up. You can get to the dinette if you have to make a travel stop and, you know, eat some lunch or something. Again, sideways travel trailer two-step. You can also get to the front bedroom, you know, if you're going to make a travel stop overnight. So overall, this one is completely what we call turtle friendly. So you can use this trailer in a pinch, you know, at a travel stop or something, with the slide out closed. And man, I tell you, I really am impressed with this floor plan with the slide out open. It just gives you this nice, open, expansive living area. For a one slide trailer, it really feels bigger than it actually is. And I think that partially has to do with the windows, because they use the biggest windows they can. You can see I kind of have the zebra shades partially pulled on those two windows and then fully blocking the light out on that slide in window. Now, if we're being fair, the slide out end window over there does not open, and then it does not have one over here. I know a lot of people would prefer to have a window over there, myself included. Now, on this particular version of this 26DBH, we decided to do something a little bit different. Normally, you would see a jackknife sofa here. What we decided to do on one of these, because we've gotten a lot of requests for this, and we've actually done quite a few swap outs, is we ordered this with the optional theater seats. Now, this is a hidden option that the consumers don't know about, but it is available if a dealer wants to do that, or you can always ask the dealers or the specific dealer that you're working with and see if they can do that on that specific floor plan. So again, we have the optional theater seats on this one today. This one has the heat, massage, and cup holder lights and underglow lighting if you're plugged into shore power. So I really like that. It gives mom and dad a space to kick back and relax. I would say directly across from the TV, but this one has a 90-degree turn to see the entertainment center. Now, you could always swap this out for swing arm mount, and personally, if it was my camper, that's what I would do. This one also is going to have the optional TV. We just prefer to leave those in the original box. That way, you're the first person to actually have the TV mounted. So we mount those whenever it's sold. And you do have the cable and satellite connections up here. You can run those back into the bedroom, and there's a reverse side TV mount on there that I'll show you here in a little bit. If we drop down, you'll notice the 5200 BTU electric space heating fireplace. You also have a handy couple of USB ports to be able to set some phones on this little component shelf right here. And then you've got the AM, FM, and Bluetooth stereo system that will control the interior and exterior speakers and has HDMI and USB ports, which is really nice. Now, if we kind of back up over here, we're actually going to stand right next to the bunk beds, but you still are going to maintain the full true U-dinette. And what I mean by true is this is about 7 feet long, so you can sleep 2 adults here, which is a very nice feature, especially in a bunkhouse. Because most of the time, you're buying a bunkhouse because you're going to sleep a lot of people, or you have kids and they may want to bring friends with them. Now, you do have a little bit of carpet in the slide out, as you can see there. That just, unfortunately, it is what it is right now. Alpha Wolf, I'm sure at some point will get rid of the carpet in the slide out, but as of right now, they have not. If we look up top here, Alpha Wolf does use the standard 15,000 BTU Coleman air conditioner, so it's the largest AC that they can get, and really it's the only AC size they use, which is nice, so you don't have to pay extra to get the bigger air conditioner. Now you can also see that you do have some blue LED accent lights, and I really like this dark slide out trim, or fascia, that really gives it a nice contrast to all the warm brown wood tones, which I really like. Now you can kind of see the kitchen space there, and we'll touch on this here in a little bit. This does have the 12-volt compressor fridge, and then you do have a digital thermostat right there. Now if we look down below that refrigerator, you do have cabinet ducted heating, which is a very nice feature, especially in a bunkhouse. Because let's be honest, kids like to make messes. They like to shove things down those heater vents when they're on the floor, and you don't have to worry about that in this particular unit. Now, if we turn back around and take a look at the bunk beds, this has double over double corner bunks, which is always a crowd-pleasing feature. This is one of the more popular style of bunkhouses on the market right now. These are 300-pound rated bunks. You can also see you've got the handy ladder that will telescope out, so you can you don't have to throw the kids in the top bunk or whoever's sleeping in the top bunk up there. If we take a look at a couple little details, each bunk is going to have a household outlet and USB ports, which is really nice. Plus you have the curtains to kind of separate it off, which is always a good feature. And I'll touch on this again, but I really like down here, and it is probably not showing up very well, but you do have a big chunk of storage back in here. Let's see if I can get that to show up. Camera's not going to cooperate, but you have, again, a very nice place to store some of the kids' duffel bags or a dog bed, whatever you want to use that space for, which is, again, really nice. So, all right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the main living area. Let's go ahead now and we'll open up all this storage and take a look at the kitchen. So if we start off in the kitchen space, you'll notice you have a nice L-shaped countertop, all pressed membrane thermofoil style countertops. You're going to have 3 drawers down here. The top one does have the silverware divider in it, which is a very nice feature. I really like when manufacturers do that. You have a little bit of space there. Personally, I'd take out that cabinet myself, or that, not the cabinet, but the that panel back there. That way you can put a small trash can in there. Now you do have the nice one bowl farmhouse skirted front sink, which is a crowd-pleasing feature. You got a high-rise faucet there and the soap dispenser, which is pretty cool. Now up top here you have great overhead storage. You're also going to have a microwave, hood vent. You've got the removable backsplash up there too, which is a very cool feature. That also turns into a cutting board, which is nice. 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover and the oven down below in case you want to do some baking. Now, real quick, let's go over MSRP, and I'll kind of hold this here so you can see what all options we have applied to this. Some highlights include the theater seats in place of the jackknife, 50 amp service, the rear rack, power stabilizer jacks, all kinds of cool features. But that is going to give an MSRP of $57,548. Now, that is not what we're selling it for. That is what the manufacturer's suggested price is. Because we're a discount dealer, you will save a whole bunch of money on that. But because these videos live forever, that MSRP will give you a very good starting point. But pricing does change throughout the year, so I do not publish our sales prices. If you're interested in that sale price, give me a call at 806-335-2336 or shoot me an email at contact@custom-rv.com. All right, guys, let's get back to this kitchen. So, as mentioned previously, we do have the 12-volt compressor fridge. This is 10.7 cubic foot. They're using the GE version right now. So as you can see, you have nice space there. This will run off of the 150 watts of solar that are up on the roof, which is the Juice Pack and the Juice Pack expansion package, which we bring in on every single one of these, and customers have just loved it. Now in here you can see that you do have a very nice sized pantry. You could use that for kids' clothes, pantry items, whatever you want to use it for. I really like that. I wish they would put just a cabinet pull instead of a door handle, because a lot of people try to sit there and turn that when you just pull it. I'm being ultra picky. Now if we come over here, you're going to have two 40-inch deep dinette drawers, and these things are just awesome. They bring the storage out to you and just make it where it's a lot easier to get to. So I really like that. Again, you're gonna have two. I just have one kind of pulled out, so you have another one here. All right, guys, with that being said, I think that's gonna wrap it up for the kitchen space. Oh, real quick, I know somebody's gonna ask this in the comments if I don't show this, but as you can see up there, you do have an electrical outlet. I'm really bad at pointing those out. But before we get to the bathroom, I do want to touch on this control panel. So you're going to have your lights, slide out awning, tank monitoring panel, water pump, water heater, all that good stuff's here. But the cool thing is you can Bluetooth this to your phone if you would like. And the really cool thing with that is, let's say you're up in the mountains and you need to put the slide out, but there's a tree in the way. You can stand outside, run your slide out, and see if you have enough room. You're also going to have your Juice Pack monitor panel for your voltmeter. And then this is the water heater on electric switch. So as we step into the bathroom, first thing I want to touch on, you do have a nice porcelain foot flush lever toilet. Plenty of room around there if you have this cabinet closed. There we go. Apparently cannot. Oh my gosh. Apparently I can't talk today. Let me get this curtain out of the way. But you do have a nice shower pan here. Now that is a little step up there. You can be upwards of 6'2" and still shower in here comfortably because you do have the skylight. Max air vent fan up top there. You do have the nice entry door here. This is a very popular feature, especially in a bunkhouse, so you don't have to the kids don't have to track all the dirt into the camper just to go to the bathroom. I would put a slim shade in here, and Alpha Wolf, if you're listening, please start doing that. You have a nice corner medicine cabinet with a mirror, and I like that they did the corner medicine cabinet as opposed to one just straight on. This costs a little bit extra money. GFI protected outlet, motion sensor light there, which is a very nice touch. Big sink. They almost could have made this sink a little smaller to give you a little more countertop space. I would like that. And then if we look down here, you can see that you do have, well, that's a terrible angle. Let's see if I can get a little better. You do have a spot for a small bathroom trash can or some extra storage. Alrighty. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump up to the bedroom. Okay guys, so as we step up into the bedroom, first thing I want to touch on, this is a 60 by 74 camper queen. So it's not a true queen. Now you could, if you want this to go all the way up to the wall, you could put in a true queen there. Just know that you will sacrifice your walk around ability. Now you do have a TV backer here, so if you want to put a TV you can, and then you just run the cords out to the living area. This one also does have the 50 amp service, so if you want to add a second AC, right next to that junction box is where it would go. You're going to have household and USB outlets on both sides of the bed. There's storage under the bed too. They only use one strap to hold it up, and it's kind of a pain, especially when you're trying to hold a camera too. But there is storage underneath there. You're going to have 3 cabinets up top here that open up. You can see that that's pretty good storage. I would love to see these on strut support arms. And then lastly, you do have a nice hanging closet on both sides of the bed. Okay guys, we're back on the outside of this Alpha Wolf 26DBH. So first thing you'll notice, you do have a nice 3/4 fiberglass front cap with LED docking lights. I always forget to turn on, but anyways, beside the point, you're gonna have a power tongue jack, 2 20-pound propane tanks, and then as part of the juice pack, you do get a 27 series battery and battery box back there, which is nice. You're going to have your 7-way and safety chain hooks holder right there, which is a pretty cool feature. I really like that. Now, coming over here, you have the leash latch. Also, you're going to have power stabilizer jacks, which is that button right underneath it. So push button, those go down. Now, those are not leveling jacks. They're just stabilizing jacks only. If we come back in here, you'll notice the nice finished off pass-through storage. You're going to have a battery disconnect, motion sensor light, which is right there, and then your solar charge controller. Now, if we talk about solar, this does have the 150 watt juice pack and juice pack expansion kit on it. So this is not the base juice pack, which is 50 watts, which is standard. We like to bring in these fully loaded with solar. Now you do have magnetic holdbacks, slam latches, which is a always crowd pleasing feature. Let's see if I can get in the shade here to show this. You do have a nice 21-foot power awning with LED light strips up in there. You're gonna have outside speakers, the nice black glass entry door, large entry assist handle, and the triple step MORryde step above steps. Not just on this door, but if we look back over here, you have it on the back door as well. Alpha Wolf does use 2-inch thick sidewalls, which is a lot thicker than your competition, which uses an 1.5 inch thick wall. And right underneath here, you can see that this is a fully enclosed and forced air heated underbelly, which is always a nice feature, especially if you're going to use it in the late fall, early spring. Right here, you've got your camp kitchen, magnetic holdbacks on that door as well, but you've got an ice maker, little mini outside bar fridge, 2-burner cooktop, and then a sink. Now this is just a dump sink. Back up in here, you do have a cold water spray port. You can see that you've got a couple of good looking aluminum alloy wheels. You can bring the TV outside, and you've got the outside speakers, as well as the cable and satellite and power for that as well. Here is the second set of steps and same entry door. I would have liked to seen a bigger entry door handle back here as well, but that's okay. Pardon me. Back here, you've got the fold-down cargo rack and spare tire carrier. That's rated at 250 pounds before the spare tire. These are prepped for a ladder. A ladder is no longer an option from the factory, but we can always put one on there for you since it is prepped and ready. You can see the LCI Insight Bluetooth rear vision camera up there as well. As we come back onto your hookup side, you've got your 6-gallon gas and electric water heater with direct spark ignition, outside shower, 50 amp service. You've got a handy utility light and your freshwater, blackwater, city water, cable and satellite connections. And then if we drop down here, you'll notice you have your terminations right there. So everything is in this spot, which is a very nice feature. Back over here, you've got another exterior storage compartment. As you can see right there. Not the biggest in the world, but perfect for your water hose and power cord. Again, slam latches, magnetic holdbacks. And then as we come back past your slide out, I do want to mention that these are prepped for the Solera slide awning toppers. This also has a fully walkable roof that is PVC, so that's going to have a 20-year defect warranty on it, which is unheard of in this business. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the exterior and really the whole tour of the Alpha Wolf 26DBH. If you're interested in this travel trailer and you have any questions, or if you'd like pricing and availability, leave those questions down in the comment section down below. You can also give us a call at 806-335-2336, or you can shoot us an email at contact@custom-rv.com. As always, guys, we thank you very much for watching. We hope that you enjoyed. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button down below, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe and notification bell as well. As always, guys, at Custom RV, we don't do any hidden dealer fees. We leave those up to the big box dealers, and we know that RVs are made for women, so men can go camping. Again, guys, we thank you very much for watching. We hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful rest of your day.